Có lên tiền của mình. Phụ cho con ôm cái. Chị ba đi ngồi đi nó ôm cái. Khỏi cần cái này không? Ép 2-3 tiếng sáng dậy ta ép tự nhiên đó mình nó có để mình nhỏ con mà không có cái công lực đó là chết, nghe không? Mấy người ăn hiếp á, mấy chồng hồi xưa ăn hiếp tôi ghê lắm. Sao bây giờ mập quá vậy? Hả? Hồi đó mấy người ở tiền đường nhớ nó tại bà Tiếu lắm. Chị bây giờ còn Tiếu không? Hả? Hồi xưa nhớ có mấy cái ông ngừng áo cà rốt á. Ở đó được không có đi đâu đi xuống thiền đường hả? Sao đi? Còn hả? Ở cái này rồi hả? Chị muốn chơi gì? Hả?
刚从德州过来。
德州？Texas？
Texas。
怎么从那边过来干什么？啊？
看师傅。
看师傅。我说你可以来看吗？哦，那你 Texas people? Hello from Texas already? From Texas? That's very fast. Texas is far from here, right? Yeah. How far? By car? How far? How fly? Not by car, right? Okay. 5 days by car, huh? Sao mà ở đây mình ở bên Texas nghe được thôi vậy hả? Lẹo. Cậu biết chân hả? Toàn người lớn chạy ra không dành chỗ nữa chứ. Còn trước hả? If I stay a little longer, the whole America come, huh? I mean, the whole America is Asian. Nước nào cười lung tung kìa. Nhớ kìa. À, nhớ kìa. Yeah, you know, huh? So clever. Nói gì? Hay hả? Nói hay hả? Ok. Biết điều hả? Nhiều đứa nhỏ hình dòm nó mặt giống như người lớn ha. Quý vị có biết không? Có thấy không? Mình dòm thấy ngán luôn á. Bá nhỏ xíu vậy mà cái mặt dòm ô giống như là cái gì cũng biết. Why I talk Vietnamese? So many kids, you know, even though they look they're babies or children, but they look like adults. Huh? Sometimes they shock you with their expressions, yeah, with their laughter or their face. Look like a real big person. Did you see them sometimes? Yeah, huh? I'm always surprised. Before I never noticed. So I was also young like then. And now I keep looking, sometimes kids don't look like kids anymore. Yeah, so young, but so... When I was, one time I went to a restaurant to eat something. And there was a kid sitting opposite me, huh? And he was sitting there, you know. I turned in the pages from the menu. Looked like he's doing something, you know, very serious. And then all the adults first ordered some tea for themselves, you know. And because the adults were sitting next to the kid, so the waitress brought the tea, put it almost like in front of the kid, and he was so happy. He's like, oh, It's just what I wanted, you know. But then the opposite adult just took it away from him, and he's, yeah, the way he expressed it, my God, I thought this kid, he knows what he's doing. Really. I mean, he was just reborn, you know, few months or few years ago, and he was still, you know, an old man when he died, and you know, it's not too long ago. I probably still miss his cup of tea, you know. And the way he expressed is like, oh, this is mine, you know, and then the adult just took it away, like, they didn't even look at him. But the way he expressed his disappointment, I feel almost like I want to give him a cup, you know. I feel so sorry because he couldn't talk. So be sure you don't get reborn again. It's very frustrating. When you sit there knowing the tea you can drink, but then you can't say anything. Anybody can order any yucky milk to give to you and order the goodies like tea, coffee for themselves. And you feel so sorry that you just left it a few months ago, you know? You know, just while you're drinking coffee, you die, things like that, you know? And the taste is still fresh in your mouth, and now you sit here and you can't say anything. It must be terrible, huh? Some of you remember when we were young, we remember something. You know, up to 2, 3 years old. We remember something very deeply, something else. Something more than this physical life. But then we grow older, huh? We forget, huh? But you still remember something about you know, about what you remember when you were young? Some of you do? What did you remember?
I remember for still I'm younger, I'm first grade. The teacher gave it to me something because I study for the math for the first class. I study with children, boy and girl together. And I'm very good for the math and the poem. Yeah. And I think so I study in high school for the Cường Đế Quy Nhơn.
What is it all about?
About and my father still younger, and my father same in the United States, the parent for abuse. Hit.
This is the thing you should not remember. We were young, sometimes our parents beat us. My father only beat me once, over here. I didn't do anything wrong, so I went to Maggie Ma. I talked to my mother, and she gave him hell. How dare you do that to her, you know? You know, she can damage her brain, you know. How that, if you want to hit her, you hit at the bottom, you know. Besides, I'm the only one who has the right to hit her because I know why and when. I saw father, shut up, you know. Just kidding. Just once. And my mother also hit me once for the thing I did not do. I just remember that. You know, something was broken accidentally and I was scared. I dare not go home and tell him, but I did not break it. I'm just scared. And then for that I got hit and I didn't. That's why I remember. But when we were younger, you know, like 2 years old, 3 years old, we remember the past life more. Or we remember heaven more than we do now. That's what I mean. If you, as young children, when you were young, this you. Or do you remember that when you were young, did you remember your, you know, future or past life or not? I don't mean this garbage. No, actually parents they hit but don't hurt so much, you know, just to warn us, no? To make sure we stay disciplined. But because when I was young, I didn't do many things, so I don't need discipline. Okay, that's it. You know, when my father hit me here, it hurt my pride more than my head. That was the problem, because he never did hit me before. So I make a big deal out of it. I thought, you know, I was such a good girl, you know, before he hit me like that. He was angry with something else. And he misunderstood. But just a little bit, like, you know, nghe khó đầu á. I went to tell my mother, and then she hit it back with words. Okay, but you remember when you were young? You remember anything? Huh? No? Don't, huh? Forgot already, huh? Some people still remember when they grow up. Yeah, you don't remember?
Lấy hai cái tay này, tay.
It's not. It's nothing. What I mean is, if you remember your past life when you were younger, or you remember heaven better from when you were born until the age of 2 or 3, sometimes to 4, and then it starts to fade away. And sometimes some people still remember until they're adults. Yeah, I still remember. So that's what I meant. Do you understand now? No. Yes, but then say my father spanked me. So cute, you know. Okay, huh? Nice. You ever go meditate? You want to meditate? It's fine too. Yeah. Okay. Sit, meditate. All right. Want to say anything else? There's nothing, huh? Also, I did not do much research this time. I don't feel you need much answers or anything, huh? You're just happy to see each other, right? Okay, fine. If you want to meditate here, is it comfortable? No, huh? Not really, huh? It is? Maybe just sit for a while until it's dark. Can you? Oh no, it's not possible. Huh? Too many people here. No need. Let's go inside, huh? Okay. I come in with you. Soon. No cookies, no kids, no friends, nobody. You sleep all day. Good about good meditation, you know, at least, huh? See, if you go around, yeah, everybody can come in, it's alright. Now it's an open market. If you don't believe me about how good the meditation can be, you can go around and compare yourself with other meditation groups. Huh? You know what I mean? Did you ever see other group meditation people? Huh? No, they don't have a group, huh? Huh? There's some famous master, you know, more famous than me, more bigger bear, bigger size, yeah. 100% from India even, you know, I'm just half-baked. I've been there, you know, but back again. So, wow, what are these people? Where from? Still have space? Yeah? If not, the front can just move a little, huh? The front one move a little. Anyhow, squeeze together. Ai biểu vô trễ anh chi, hả? And they also have group meditation. It's just that their group are not so not so big. And they don't emphasize so much about group meditation. Even if they do, nobody comes. Our people, you know, in our group, we meditate in groups a lot, huh? And you can see the difference, huh? Do you see the difference sometimes?
Yes.
Do you go around shopping, you know? At least compare the price. Huh? Oh, here are the 5 precepts. 2.5 hour meditation over there. 1.5 precepts. 2 hours. Which one is better, you know? And at least here, if you do the group meditation, at least you can sleep for a few days, in a month or something. If it's a monthly retreat, that's a very bonus, big bonus to sleep. Meanwhile, just daydream about some good things. Cost nothing. And that's why you look so healthy, prettier and fatter, fabulous. I think that's the reason. Because at least you have a few days repose every now and then, huh? Sometimes once a month, huh? Every week, one day at least, huh?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot, How many folks out there can have half a day, the way you do? Yeah? And that's what makes you more brilliant looking and younger looking each day. Sleeping does also regenerate your brain power, huh? Highlights your IQ and makes you feel younger, huh? Energetic. So when you come home, dare anybody touch or say anything to you. Because you're so fully energized and alert, so everything you think will be more straight, quicker. Not to even talk about meditation yet, huh? If you do it off and on, for 5 minutes, it's also not bad. Meanwhile, I also do sleep, but I'm just more honest. I go to bed. I go to bed. You see, so group meditation not bad, huh? And retreat not bad, huh? I'm very proud of my idea. A lot of people, sometimes they go like spiritual shopping. You know that? They do, huh? Well, I did before. I don't mean anything bad about that, Well, just go around, then you make sure that when you come back, it's better. Go anywhere you want and compare, huh? Yeah, maybe other master a bigger bear, and are stronger. But here we're stronger group, we sleep stronger, and freer. See, if I don't emphasize group meditation, it's even better for me. Huh? Really? That's why other masters, or if any master at all, if they are really masters, they don't go around so much because nobody sits there in thousands and says, "Oh, master, please come." 1 month, half year, 3 days, 4 hours already. You didn't come. Yeah? And here, every time you group together, whatever you want comes, Because you group together and you want the same thing. Even last time when I wasn't sick and you sit here and say, "Oh, master, please get well." So I had to get sick first in order to get well. It's terrible. I was wondering why suddenly I had to get sick like this. It's not supposed to be, It's not written in my destiny. And then I asked God, "Well, what is that?" He said, "Well, I have no idea. It's your disciples." They prayed to me that you get well. So I have to make you sick in order to get you well. See that? Don't ever do that kind of stupid thing again, huh? It's not fun to get sick, huh? Just to fulfill your strong power. Huh? So some people do go shopping like that, and then they say, "Oh, master, other teachers teach the same method, and they don't tell us to do group meditation, nothing, and don't even talk about the 5 precepts." I say, then go there. Then you lose your sleep, weekly sleep, and you lose your good food, from the kitchen. Cold is phở, and cơm tấm bì này kia. Lose everything. And then he fed up with cơm cà ri. Too hot. It's difficult to digest, the curry. He's fed up with curry rice, whatever. And then it's too hot and too indigestible. And after a couple of diarrhea sessions, he comes back. It's safer here, more hygienic. So after a while like that, he just comes back for our hygienic cooking at least, huh? And then weekly sleeping sessions are very healthy for you. Huh? So actually, I have never scolded you severely for sleeping during your samadhi. It's okay. It's okay. What can I do if you're tired? Huh? Your body knows how to adjust, and since you're sitting like this, you can't sleep too long anyhow. And even if you put your head on the shoulder of your neighbor, he will soon give you some, upliftment, And maybe that's good for him too, because maybe he was just doing something else. Instead of reciting the 5 names, he's making noise. This very familiar, soundless sound, And then, so if you just kind of knock your head on his shoulder, and then both of you wake up. It's very convenient, really. This is an automatic system. So I never worry that you sleep here. Because, in front of you there are people, behind you there are people, left and right are people. If you bump into anywhere, both of you will wake up. so there's no problem, I don't need to spend my energy and time going with a big, long Zen board, and bang you on your shoulder and scare everybody stiff. No need. You see, these 2 hoofers, they're just there for decoration. They're doing nothing. Hey, meanwhile, sometimes, just join the group, Group meditation. So you see, our group is very relaxed because everything is automatic. The master also doesn't need to be there to watch over whoever sleeps or not. I used to go to a Zen meditation before, and also, I did all kinds of shopping before I got the real stuff. So, the masters go around, with long sleeve robe, black and shaven hair, walking like this. I don't have a stick, but you imagine a stick is that long, bigger than my arms. Take it like that, carry it around, walk. He is serious. He's a monk, and he's no nonsense with you. And if you just not a little bit like this, maybe not even 45 degrees yet, he's already there on your shoulder. He's just waiting for that. That's why most of the so-called monks, Zen monk masters, they don't have a lot of students. Because everyone was scared. After you sleep, can you imagine, even if you're sleeping or in samadhi, so what worry about the stick? So you can't even sleep and you can't even be in samadhi, But suppose you're so tired and you're a daredevil, you just sleep, see what happens. and then he comes and whacks you like that. Oh, sometimes it shocks the whole system, Some people cannot bear it, they fainted right there, I saw. And some people cry, wow, when you hit me? The newcomers, first time, It's so funny. And some other people, like the master just hit the neighbor. I had not hit him yet, and he fainted already. Oh, it's so funny. So in most of the Zen, so-called Zen retreats, the master never accepts more than maybe, the most would be 50 people. Because he's tired, he can't just go around. The stick is long and heavy, And he have to carry and walk around like that for 7 days, can you believe it? But some master also clever, he delegates. He delegates to, whoever sleeps the most, he'll give him the stick. And then that one would have to walk like Jesus, carry the cross or something like that. And he cannot sleep. That's a trick. But here we don't have to, because we just hit each other by, by chance. So you see, I'm a very clever master, huh? And now, everything here is tip-top, except you. Your sleep is tip-top, 5-star. You make every one of our meditation centers become 5-star hotel. So you sleep anywhere. You know what it means, 5-star hotel? It's the best hotel, like best service, and then you can sleep the best. So, so if you can sleep in here like that, then it's a 5-star, okay? And best service also, huh? Because you serve each other, by just, sometimes I'm not around, then everybody wakes up. And then go back to meditating again. You know why most masters make you sit cross-legged like that? Or sit on the floor? So in case, you knock off, you don't hurt yourself. You don't fall too far. And also, when you sit like that, you don't sleep comfortably for too long. See? You might do it, but not for too long. Then you wake up and meditate again. But if I provide you with a meditation center with double beds, okay, king size, and then what will you think? Huh? The whole meditation hall becomes, music hall, huh? All kinds of tunes will be playing, yeah. So this is a super hotel. We don't need bed to sleep. Huh? And the reason why you sit near together like this is so that you can wake each other up as well. See what I mean? Everything is already thought of. See? How clever Master Jing is. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Anybody can think of such things. So after a lot of our disciples sometimes go shopping around, and bargain with other so-called masters or teachers who teach them method. And they get bored, and then you come back here and habit. And then eat the hygienic food, and everything like that. So the last thing you have to do is just to keep this place tidy, the way it is. And then tie up all the things, yeah? And move all the trailers to the other side, to the lower place. For whatever purpose, just move it there. You know why? Because our meditation center is lower than all this garbage. And it makes you feel pressure. Today I just told somebody, if you move all this away, you have more luck. You know why? Because then you will feel more spacious, When you go out, you don't feel like there's some pressure. This is not good feng shui, yeah? Yeah, because you put the garbage things on top of your roof, blocking all the view, and it makes you feel narrow, with pressure in between two blocks. It's not necessary like that, yeah? And when you walk out of the meditation center, the first thing you see is the toilet above your head, and you just don't feel good about it, see? And this is a psychological feeling. When you don't feel good, you feel heavy, And then you attract this heavy kind of atmosphere that comes to you, and that becomes bad luck, see? And if you feel good, if you're happy, relaxed, then you attract this, attract light, You attract, or you will create this kind of lively atmosphere, and then you're very happy, Then you attract more happiness, more liveliness, and more kind of light-hearted feelings, and then luck comes, and that's what we call good luck. See, good luck and bad luck we make ourselves, and there's nothing superstitious about what I say that when you move that you have more good luck. Okay, same principle in your house, or about feng shui, anything like that. There's no superstition. You see, feng shui is something like the old science, Especially in the old time, it's even more important. In old time, sometimes you build a house on top of some undercurrent water and you don't even know. And then after a while, your house capsizes, collapses. That's no good, see? So some people, they have to go and see and measure with whatever they can to see if underneath there's something dangerous for you, Or sometimes underneath there are some mines, iron mines or something like that, which affect your magnetic field. Like, cái gì đó nó kêu magnetic á. There's some magnetic iron underneath sometimes. And then if you sleep, you just... and you sleep like this, and then 5 minutes later you become like this. Just like the needle are attracted by the magnetic iron, you know that? Yeah. And then later on, like this. Yeah, then there's no good feng shui, see? The feng shui is also a science. It's not superstition if you know about it, no? It's not like if you put a house that way and God will protect you, and if you put a house that way, God will not protect you. God is not that way, this way. God is everywhere, And for example, also, like if the door of your house is facing south, this is good, everybody knows that. Why is it good? Because south has more light, representing light. So most people, when they sleep, if they face south, it's good for their health. So that is one of feng shui. It just probably coincides with the the movement of the universe, when it moves together in harmony, then it brings more health. And then when you're more healthy, you're more happy, huh? And when you're more happy, you attract more luck. Things like that. So the old time people, they emphasize more feng shui because they didn't have much equipment to solidify their basement or things like that, like in modern times. They didn't have equipment, so they had to rely on those people. Either they had their third eye, psychic power open, and they could see underneath water, or they had some kind of psychic ability within themselves. They could sense, like something underneath the house is not good for the owner if it's built on top of it, without a protective layer before the basement, something like that, and they just did something. This is nothing like cái gì bùa chú nói sao ha? Cái gì? Voodoo, huh? Yeah, no need, huh? Sometimes they do something just to neutralize the force of the nature, huh? And then bless this house. It's okay. If you believe in that, it's good for you. We have to find a good one, okay? Otherwise, I can also become a feng shui master. Just come hula hula, ha. 5 names. Meditate, yeah. For example, like that. Or if the wind, the north wind, the cold wind, the bad wind, always blows this way, and you face your house this way, then of course you're about to catch a bad cold. A lot of times, whenever you open your door, or the wind come through the gaps, right? Door cracks, huh? The door cracks. Yeah, the door cracks. And then it gives you sometimes piercing point kind of headache, huh? Okay, if you face that way to sleep or face that way to drink tea all the time, no? And then if you close the door, then you have some piercing kind of crack like sharp wind coming to you, huh? And if you open the door, then the bad wind come in, and bring with it all kind of course, disaster, huh? Bad for you, bad for your health. And that is bad feng shui. Feng means wind, shui means water. In the old times, wind and water were very important to the people. Before we have tap water or any kind of thing like this, you have a house, you must have water nearby. Yeah, so you have to ask the person who knows feng shui. He can sense the water is where, or he has some instrument, crude one, in the old times. Or he has psychic ability. He tell you, okay, here you can build a house this way, and then you dig a well that way, you have water, huh? And you face your house that way because feng will come this way, no good for you. Things like that, So I mean feng shui like that. It's just the position of the house in accordance with the harmony with nature. That's called feng shui. Similarly, this is bad feng shui, what you done all these years. I suppose all of you here have a lot of voodoo masters, and know feng shui and all that. A lot of Chinese here study I Ching and all that for years before I was even born, huh? And study feng shui and all that, all the wig kind of science, and still didn't do anything about it. Even though I don't study any feng shui, I know it's no good. You just don't feel good, that's all. The good feeling is not there. You feel a little pressure when you come in and come out of this crack over there? No, huh? You don't, huh? You always close your eyes and meditate. And leave everything else to master, yes. That's why I have to do it all the time. I have to clean the kitchen for you and get mad, and now I have to clear them off, okay? And plant some crawling kind of plant, like maybe beans or something, and then you can harvest, and also cover the fence, or cut the fence to big level, huh? Or change it into kind of see-through fence. And if you don't want people to see, it's fine also. But paint them in green or something together, not different colors. They're very contrasting, and it's very disturbing to the eyes, of your eyes. Not to talk about artistic wise, you see? Whatever is disturbing to your harmonious sense of beauty, then it's no good. It's no good feng shui. Yeah? And you meditate here, everything's garbage and everything on top of you. When you come out, you feel, a sense of pressure. Huh? After you remove that, you feel more spacious. Huh? You feel more relaxed. And if you don't worry about neighbor looking, then you just do some kind of symbolic fence, that you can see through, or plant trees, like the other side. I know it takes a lot of work, but it is worth it, nah? Once it's done forever. So please work a little harder together and don't fight so much between each other and make a lot of disharmony and create trouble for your own center, and in consequence affect your own spiritual practice as well as health and happiness at home. You see, when you're working together in the center, you're working for yourself. Don't forget that. It's not for him, not for the contact person, or not for the residents. Don't always rely on the residents. That's only a few women, old ones, 70 years old. And I asked if she has a boyfriend. She said yes, but 90 years old and in Paris. What can I do with that? For example, you should work together, Find a time and, schedule yourself, For example, you say, I'm sorry, but next week I cannot come, so join the next week group. See, space yourself out, give yourself time, give yourself convenience, but do something, because it's for you. See, every week you come here, and you come often, and sometimes you sit here 2-3 days a week or something. Your well-being should be taken into consideration by making the surrounding harmonious, beautiful. You are doing it well. You plant a lot of trees, and I know that took a lot of effort. And sometimes you say to me like, you planted a lot of trees, but then they died. And I say, why? You said nobody came and watered it. Of course, if nobody comes to water in the beginning, when the roots have not yet taken deep into the soil, then it dies. What you can do is very easy. So many people here. So you take turn even 2-3 persons a month, you see. It still takes a long time before your turn. You have to come here every day, a few people, just to take care of new plants or new grass, whatever you plant, because you put a lot of effort to plant something, and if you don't take care of it, it dies. Yeah, you waste money, you waste time, and you don't have anything, and then you get bored. Because you keep planting and you don't have anything, you feel bored, okay? You can plant more fruit trees over there too. A fruit tree a little bit farther away from the meditation center or the children playing area, because sometimes if you have fruit, if the bees come, they might attack the children too. So think about it, if you want to attract these flies. You can plant trees too, huh? If they don't attract flies so much, it's okay. And plant them, they also have shadow, also green, and you have fruit. Yeah, whatever you plant is also fine. Even just green trees are okay. Go around here, this is the only place that has some trees, huh? It's very good. I think the government should give you 5-star award instead of making trouble. Yeah, because laws are only to punish people who do bad, right? And who damage the environment. But whoever takes care, who really care, and who makes more beautiful, then we should reward them. Is that not so? Yes. Law should not be rigid. Law for people, not people for the law. And we are very law-abiding citizens here, and we make everything beautiful. So even whatever government, they should consider, if they're wise. That's it, just talking. Don't expect anything from the government. All right? We don't need, We don't need. We survive thus far by our own. It's okay. And if you really make this place beautiful and nice, I don't mind to buy a next land for you. I was going to, but then and there was a big land, next door, very convenient. But then I see such a mess you're making, and you didn't take good care. So I feel just a small place like this can come take care. If bigger, how? And then I take care of what? Normally like that. So I didn't consider, cancelled, see? So you're not helping yourself, see? You're not helping me at all. You helped me by not doing anything. Then I save my money, for example, and save trouble. I don't have to think about whether you are doing something for the next land or not. I don't have to be disturbed and burdened in my heart by whether you do it or not do it, because it's not yours. If I do something for you and you make a better thing out of it, of course I'm very pleased, and I would do more, If you don't know what to do with the capital you have already, what for I give you more? Suppose you have son and daughter, and you give him or her some capital, money to invest, and if he makes more money out of it and he prospers, and next time he borrows more money, you're willing to give him because he's good. He knows how to use money. See, suppose he squander it all, and the next time if he comes, you don't even want to give him, or you just give a little without any pleasure. See, and that brings more bad luck to you because you don't have the Father's blessing. It's not pleasing. See, so whatever you do here or anywhere, eventually the benefit will come to you. Whatever we do good to people, we think good about people, the benefit eventually is ours. See, that's why I beg you to think positive, speak positive, and do positive things. Because that's the only thing we should do. If you want any good out of this life, to balance, to make our life better than before. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Remember that, okay? If your mind is filthy, dirty, and you think everything filthy, dirty, even sex becomes dirty to you. But it's a gift from God. If it's not good, God doesn't make it. But it must go with love. If you love somebody, that is a kind of celebration of the love between you. If you want to celebrate that way, you want to express that way, but don't think anything dirty about it. Don't try to abuse people just for the sense of pure, control or possessiveness, and then abuse the gift of sexual pleasure from God. See what I mean? If two people, they love each other or they marry each other, then nothing is your business. And if you are married to each other, love each other, nothing is anybody else's business. You can make love to each other or don't make love to each other. It's your business. It's your entire right, and the way you try to express yourself, the way you choose to express yourself. See, we choose to express ourselves in many different ways. If our mind is pure, everything is pure. As long as we don't hurt anyone, as long as we have faith in God that everything God arranges is good for us, even though it doesn't look good at the moment. For example, like one of our brothers here, he became Quán practitioner, like this afternoon I asked one of the brothers whether his wife came back. He said no, she left him for good, but then he has another better one. You see what I mean? Of course he had to suffer a little meanwhile. Sometimes we think it's bad for us, but it's not. I told you, if God takes something away from us, God gives something. And we have to have enough mind power, wisdom, and the openness of the heart to appreciate when He gives us something new, to experiment with, to have a new adventure, new challenge, new power of creation, creativity. Don't just sit there and soak and say, oh, my last one was better. It might not be better. She might not even like you. Maybe you feel it's better because of the past. Every time, everything we think about the past, we cheat ourselves. We think the past was good. I tell you truthfully, living in the present is the best. Because the present is all we have. Even if the past was beautiful, even if it's truly beautiful, even if your mind doesn't cheat you into thinking the past was beautiful, like your past wife is better or your past lover was better, even then, it's the past. We don't have it, right? Cleopatra is gone. So you might just well be satisfied with Mrs. X, that you married to. Huh? No? Yeah. So most of the trouble in our life, we make ourselves. We imagine a lot of garbage because we have preconceived ideas about how the situation is and how it should be because of our past experience. And then we just fix our ideas on that and demand that things happen the way they were or the way we think they should be. And then we make our life miserable. If we just open to new challenges and receive God's gift every moment, anything with new curiosity and new enthusiasm, and work together with whoever that is next to you to bring happiness to each other, then everyone is angel. Every moment is paradise. But we have too much garbage. And if you do have garbage, and check yourself, throw them out, don't bring it to the center and share it with people. We like to share food, love, enlightenment, but not garbage. Yeah? Every time you bring any garbage to this center, you're doing yourself great disservice. Not to talk about all your brothers and sisters here. This is a place where you should come to feel love, blessing, togetherness, everything that is positive. Because you maybe do not have that at home already. You have enough quarrel at home, you have enough negative things at home, you have enough bad thoughts about people at home, you have a lot of suspicion at home. Then when you come here, even if you have that, you pray to the Master, pray to God, inner power to cleanse it for you. At least even to not bring that and share it with people. Do you bring your garbage and share it with your, neighbor or whatever at home? No. If you share spring rolls, right? Or hot rolls, huh? Vegan phở, huh? You don't bring your garbage from your restroom and bring it to the neighbor and say, here it is, please look at it. Do you ever do that? No. The same with mental garbage. Come here and gossip about who is bad, who is good. Yeah? It's no good for you. Garbage should stay where it belongs. As fast as possible, you throw it away. No? Never share it with people. It's no good. Why do you share? Most of the things we talk or we think about is not true anyhow, I tell you. Because you don't know how karma works. You just see the surface of things. Like this guy treats this guy bad. But you don't know last life he treated him worse. Worse even, huh? I told you so many thousands of stories to demonstrate, to teach you. But you must learn it. You must digest it and put it into practice. Don't listen here and have it. Come out there. Don't just sit there like an idiot. And don't just think, huh? Better yourself. Clean yourself before you clean anybody else. I tell you about my life. I don't say I'm perfect or anything, but I face myself every day without shame. I have nothing that I cannot tell you. Nothing that I cannot tell you. Okay? So make your life like that. It's more comfortable for yourself. There's no need to poke into neighbors' business and even share that garbage, negative, sometimes mostly untruthful information, and dragging each other down to, what's the use? Suppose really that person is bad. Okay, you gossip, you talk to that man and say, oh, he's really bad. And both of you agree he's bad. So what's good for you? Does it make both of you better? Yeah, you share the garbage that he has, even if he's bad. See what I mean? Huh? Suppose the neighbor has a lot of garbage, and both of you go to that garbage can and say, look here, this neighbor, these are full of garbage. Let's both take and examine it, Oh, what is it good for you? Then you take the neighbor's garbage to your house and examine it. And that's all there is. And you know that from beginning already, you don't even need to examine its garbage. And it belongs to the neighbor. Huh? You already know. You don't even have to talk about it. You don't have to discuss about it. It's just so plain, simple that it's garbage. So leave it where it is. No? Yes. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
Why? Why? You know it's a garbage can, it's full of garbage. You still poke your nose in it, stick your hands in it, smell it, and smell it. Oh, it's really garbage, isn't it? Yeah, why? Isn't that stupid? If any man does that, do you think he's stupid? Yeah. But you do that all the time. Don't laugh. Isn't that true? Sometimes you dig also in my garbage. I told you I have a lot of garbage. I never cheated you, did I? No. Did I ever tell you I don't have garbage? I have. Everything you have, I have. I collect it so that you clean. Okay? I collect it so that your house smells nice. Don't criticize my garbage if I even have it. Don't smell it. Let me take care of it. Huh? I take care of them in my time. I dump them where they belong. I destroy them. So that you clean, beautiful, nice, hygienic, and healthy. Don't criticize my garbage. So, this is a mistake many of you make, And okay, it's okay with me. But there are many things that are not okay with you. For example, you smell like garbage. Yeah? You look like garbage because you carry it around, and people know you are garbage. If you collect it, it's not your job. You see, we have a lot of garbage collectors out there on the street. You pay them because they're doing their job. Don't do their job. Now you have better job to do. Okay? Be happy that somebody else collects the garbage for you. Why do you snatch it from them? And even examine it whether it's really garbage or not. It is. You know already. See what I mean? I have never cheated you. I told you I have a lot of karma. That's why I'm often sick. I'm often in trouble for nothing. No? I'm often in bad shape, bad reputation. Even the people I help turn against me. The things I do good, people use that against me. Personally also. A lot of things. A lot of newspapers write bad things about me, which is 100% garbage. Not true at all, you know. No? So, keep yourself clean and pure. Even if I'm full of garbage, it's okay. It's my problem. It's my job. Don't look. I never cheat you and say, I'm always okay. I'm not okay. I'm a sacrificial garbage can. Anybody can dump anything into it and I have to digest it and take care of it. It's very painful sometimes. I don't have to go through it, but I do. That's okay with me because I don't look at garbage as garbage. Now I have the way to digest it, make it into fertilizer and turn it into beautiful flowers. But you don't do that. You don't have the means to. You're not born to do it, so just stay away. And leave the garbage to me. I'll leave the garbage of your neighbor or whoever that is, okay? Keep yourself clean and pure, and that's your primal duty. Your duty is not to be born to look into neighbor's garbage or into my garbage. Is that not so?
Yes.
You have enough to do with your own problems. And suppose you have done everything to make yourself pure and clean, then be happy. Be happy, Be happy that you are now not in war. Why criticize the people who die in the war zone, Be happy that you're not there. Be happy that your hand and legs is still intact and you live in peaceful country and you have enough money to live decent life, Be happy. Don't criticize the poor people who are uneducated or homeless and all that. Just be happy with what you have. And don't criticize people who don't have even that. But we never know. Most of the things we see are not truthful. Because it's our mind that sees things. Who makes things not clean, who makes things not pure. Because we are not pure, we are not clean. And the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Remember that. So whenever you see somebody impure, check yourself. Whenever you see somebody bad, check yourself. Whenever you see somebody dirty, check yourself. And if you're really clean and pure, then be happy. Be proud. And walk your beautiful way. And pray for the one who is less fortunate. I'll pray for me. Okay? Well, I don't need it, but you can. There's something that's not okay with you. That is number one. And number two, if you bring all that garbage in the center, you damage the beauty of this holy place. Where people come here, expect the best, the most uplifting blessing, so that they can carry on with their duty, with their heavy laden burden when they go back home. See, they can deal with problems, with the garbage at their house. So they don't come here to deserve the garbage that you throw around. If you ever have a poisonous thought in your mind, then pray to God, to the inner master, to cleanse it. Don't blame it on anything else and don't believe in that. The negative thing is never true because God is not negative. How can God create anything negative? Everything negative comes from our devil mind. Everything God creates is perfect. We just make everything topsy-turvy, turn everything into bad because we are taught that way. We accept other people as our own opinion. We learn it from other books. Say this is no good, that's no good, and then we believe in it and we make it into no good. So be careful what you read. Be careful what you take into your system and make it your own. Be careful what you believe. Whether it's really good, you have to examine it. Examine even everything I say, whether it's good for you or not, whether it's logical or not. If not, you just reject it. Really. Just tell me that what I said is garbage. You have to examine everything before you take it into your own system and make it become yours. Otherwise, it will be damaging, you see? If some garbage you take in, if some bad systems you take in, and you make it into a belief, and make it become yours, and it's fixed, and it's forever, and you die in there, you trapped in there, you cannot be free. The thought, the system, the conception, all this can trap people. Don't you know that? Huh? How many families are unhappy because the husband, the wife believe sex is sinful. Meanwhile, they cannot help it. They're so unhappy, and they inhibit each other and they make their life hell. Does God want you to be like that? Does God want your marriage to become hell like that? Does God want two people who love each other to feel guilty, sinful all the time like that? What for? What does it serve God over there? For example, all these conceptions do a lot of harm to people. I'm just citing one example, okay? Every other thing you have to examine yourself. I can't just chew all the food and feed it to you. There is no good for you. But you have to be clever. You meditate. You polish your wisdom so that you can be more clever, and then you can judge yourself what's good, what's not. But you have to examine carefully, honestly, without any judgmental attitude, without any preconceived ideas. So pure as a child. Looking as a flower as it is. Without judging, why is this not red? It should be, pink. I like pink. I don't like red. Why? Red is okay. Pink also okay. Okay or not okay is your own mind problem. Your soul doesn't discriminate, see? So we have to be very careful how we live our life, because everything we think generates something. No? If it's negative, it generates a negative atmosphere, and it attracts bad luck to us, to the people around us. Everywhere we go, we bring it with us. Like if you carry a bag of poison and it's leaking. Anywhere you go, will it poison you? And will it poison anybody who comes near you? It will, right? Same. Poisonous thoughts are more poisonous than poisonous fumes or any substance. Be careful what you think. If it's really no good, discard it right away. Recite the 5 names. Keep yourself centered. Purify yourself. Enjoy the blessing that God gives you every moment that you're living. Be thankful that you're healthy, you live. You have a good place to come and relax. And you have good friends like this. Huh? And you have a good friend like me. I have never asked you to do anything for me personally. See? Everything I do for you is free. Willingly and lovingly. And you always ask me, how can we repay you, Master? Don't. You don't have to repay me anything. Just clean yourself. Mind your own business. And let me do mine. Yeah, that's very simple. Huh? Because if you keep looking at my garbage, you cannot improve. Or if you're looking at the neighbor's garbage, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's all. I don't forbid you to do that. I don't forbid you to look into the neighbor's garbage or to do anything that you like to do. But you have to think whether it's good for you or not. Every time you think negatively about some people, is that comfortable for yourself? First, is that comfortable? No, you see? Already no good. Immediately. No need to believe my word. You examine it. Every time you're angry with somebody, think bad about them, whether true or not. Who is the one who's most uncomfortable? The first, number one. Ourselves, right? Yeah, so very simple. Very simple. It's very easy to keep ourselves in control. Just look straight inside. Recite the 5 names and pray every time that the Master helps you. Huh? Helps you to give you loving thoughts right now, or replace the bad with a loving one, okay? That doesn't mean sometimes you don't get angry if it's rightful. You believe like that. Just express yourself if you really believe like that. But then you have to examine, Or like if you're angry with that person, then tell him the reason. But you have to examine first whether it's true, whether it's logical, whether it's worth it. And if you're angry because he makes you angry with him, tell him. At least give him a chance to clarify it with you. See? Or to clear the air with you. And don't just judge that person by your own personal experience and low level or high level of consciousness, and then fix him there, and then go talk to somebody else about him without him even knowing what you're talking about. And the third guy is even more helpless. He just sits there and listens to all the garbage. He doesn't even know anything about it, you know? And then maybe that third guy goes to talk to the fourth guy. Oh, God. Then the whole center is full of garbage. And sometimes you don't talk about it, but you think about it. Also no good. You better pray to God any time at that moment. Say, take away this poison from me. Or else you poison everybody around you, you see? Because thought and deed and speech, they're all the same. They're all powerful. Very powerful, huh? Especially when we have concentration. It's very tiring when sometimes the karma comes and you have to clash with somebody. In the morning you look at yourself, your face looks black. Something poisonous inside you releases some poison, makes you feel very, very tired and makes you get old quickly and not so fresh and young anymore. So keep yourself pure, positive. It's best for you. Unless you can't help it, like you have to live together with a person and that person causes trouble, or both of you misunderstanding, then you have to clear it with each other, you know. But that's just not like thinking positive about somebody who doesn't even know anything about you, who doesn't even know that you think negative about him. And maybe the thing you think is not true. And even if it is true, you don't know how karma works. You don't know what God has arranged for that person and this person. For what purpose? You know nothing. So better just shut up, shut the mind, 5 names, and, think positive. Because you don't lose anything if you think positive. Every time you think negative, you lose. That's all. It's for yourself. It's not that I forbid you or God punishes you, nothing. You see. Your life will be much, much better if you always try to think positive about everybody. And if you have some problem with your close one, then sort it out with him or her alone. You have no right to talk badly about your partner, whether it's true or not, to another third person. You violate his personal, private rights and honor. Do you understand that? And if you love that somebody, then it's really bad. You really, really, I would say, disgrace him or her by doing that. Because sometimes you misunderstand him or her also. Or even if it's true, maybe he did not intend to do that. You see, his habit or he thinks doing that is good for you, but then it's not good for you because you don't like it. But you have to tell him or her alone. Because that's who you have to work with. You can't work with a third person. See what I mean? If you live together like husband and wife, you have to work things out together. Try not to gossip about him or her. Because suppose later he or she heard that about you, your relationship will be gone. Finished. He or she cannot forgive you. The trust is broken. If you live together as husband and wife, you must have trust in each other. You must know you can turn to him or her in times of trouble. And he or she will protect you, will honor you, protect your honor. Not that they can sell you in any moment to anybody. And you don't even know who that is. You don't even know what they're talking about. And half of the thing is just in their own head. It might not be true. It's difficult, I know that, but try. That's the only way you have to do. I mean, there's no other choice anyhow. Any other choice brings you trouble. You can try any other choice you want, but then it brings you trouble. And then you will find that this is the only choice that we have to live with. We have to live truthfully and just take care of whatever it is, our own business. We have enough problems with ourselves, with our partner, with our children. No need to take care of the neighbors, right? Don't you think you have enough or not? Or you don't have enough? I can give you some of mine. Free. I have a lot, left over and spare, Whew. Talking about garbage. If you really love it that much, come live with me. And then I share with you a lot. Wow. Even voluntarily. You don't even ask, I will give it, Because if you live next to me, you will see it. How can you live next to a person and don't see garbage, you know what I mean? Yeah, just follow me and then you know what garbage really is. And sometimes you will suffer too. You wish to know what suffering is. So be happy that you're not with me, that your life is peaceful and normal, you know. Really, a normal life is a blessing. Don't fantasize. If you have one partner or one lover, try to work with that person. Because it's workable. In the long run, it will. I know that because, for example, my parents, they fought every day before. And now they're very sweet together at 80, you know. Finally, you know, maybe better late than never. And now, mình ơi, tối ngày à. And before, hả? Lại đây. Tại cái nó, tại vì ông già, thôi không nói chuyện mấy người đó. Nói chút vậy biết rồi không? Don't tell them, okay? When you go to Vietnam, don't tell them. No, what I mean is, I don't see any marriage as difficult as my parents was. You know, according to my opinion, now and when I was young. And I don't see any marriage as easy. Or did you see any that I haven't? Huh? Even the so-called happily ever after, no? You see any problem-free marriage or partnership? No, huh? Today I ate with my teacher, you know, the primary teacher, and he told me voluntarily that he has been observing since he was young up till now that no marriage is ever trouble-free. Because he was surprised why adult people, when he was young, adult people were fighting all the time, you know. So he kept observing and checking everybody, every couple that he knows. He said he has never seen one that without, you know, rubbing and polishing. And then afterward they're okay. Maybe it's still not okay, but then they get used to it. It's getting better because you get used to it. Yeah. Just like a married couple comes to Master and say, "Oh, Master, our marriage is in so much trouble, you know, please help us. Can you tell us if it's really, you know, worth it? Should we continue?" The Master said, "Don't worry, I guarantee everything will be better in the future. You will feel better soon, you know." So the husband think, how soon can that be? He said maybe 10 years, 20 years. And then the couple said, then you mean at that time we will live happily ever after finally? We will have no more problems, no more quarrels? And the Master said, no, it will be the same. It's just that you get used to it and you won't feel so bad. It's just habit, you know, everything you can get used to and you don't feel so bad anymore. Just look at your center and you know, see? All this, I see it because I don't come often, but you come here every day, you know, you feel pressure, but so what, you know? It's always there, why shouldn't it be? You know, the pressure is always there, I'm used to it already. So you don't see the garbage there, but for my eyes it's very disturbing. And for the guests who come for the first time, or a few times, it's not very ideal, okay? Same. So it doesn't matter what problem, try to live with it. I told you the story about Tolstoy, Leo Tolstoy, who wrote the book called War and Peace, did I not? That he had a very terrible wife. Very, very terrible. More terrible than yours, I'm sure. So one day Gandhi visited him and told him, why don't you get rid of that devil, you know, throw her on the roof or do something. And Tolstoy said, shh, I did that last life and this life is not double worse, so don't tell me that. Because Tolstoy was a spiritual practitioner, you know. That's why when you read his story, it's almost a story about spirituality, about God, and very happy, very positive. It's very good to read his books. You try. If you haven't, you try. There are translations everywhere, no? Sometimes I told some from the story, remember? From his book. Or let them print some on our magazine before. If you search back to the old magazines, then you find them. You can read more, Such thing is very good for you. I mean, not good for your soul, but good for your mind. Yeah, it gives you peace of mind, because when the mind accepts something, it makes you peaceful. But the soul is always peaceful already. The soul doesn't need anything. It's just because the soul has to work through the mind, and the mind is a troublemaker. So if the mind accepts you and becomes friends with you, you are in more bliss, your happiness. That's all. We have to always appease the mind. And husband and wife quarrel is also because of the mind. He records all kind of garbage information, and whenever situation is nearly the same, he puts out the same stuff. And husband and wife or partner quarrel again. Almost always is the same story. Same mistake again. So even if you quarrel with each other a lot, do know that it's just the mind that makes trouble, or the karma. The karma means the things that are recorded in the mind. See? The deeds that you done before, the consequences, and the mind record it, and then next time he puts out the same. So do love each other beyond the mind, beyond the physical contact, beyond sex, beyond troubles. You have to love, with the love of God, with the enduring kind of love and unconditional. Then it will last. And it will sail over troubled waters. If you keep looking at trouble in your partner all the time or in yourself, then you just make the problem bigger. Try hard and work together. That doesn't mean you ignore anything that the partner annoys you or his habit or her habit. You talk about it, Hate the habit but not the person. Throw away the bad quality but do not throw away the person. Everyone has to have something to work with. That's what we are here for. That's what this life is all about. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. I myself try to be an example of it. So you yourself also try to be an example for yourself. Okay? Alright? Be happy. Good night. I just say hello to the people behind them. Thank you. Well, I don't have eloquence sometimes to express it in a briefer and more precise way. But you understand the point, Actually, all this long talk you can reduce to 5 minutes. Like light speed reading, A light speed hearing, Make it fast. Digest all the main points. That will be alright.
Phụ nói hay lắm sư phụ.
Cảm ơn bác. Bác hiểu tiếng Anh giỏi vậy đó hả? Hay là tại dịch hay đó chứ hả? Đâu có gì đâu. Cảm ơn hả? Okay. Where are they all? I don't see them. Some of them are still there, some are gone. Where are they? I don't see no. You see somewhere? Okay, never mind. Be happy. Trời, áo đẹp quá vậy. Sao đông quá vậy? What did you doing now there? No place, sorry. They told me this place is very big. Yeah, I offered them to use my bedroom together so everybody can sit, but they said, no, master, it is a lot of room. And look at this. I don't know, maybe thật. Baba. See that? He knows. Okay. Hey, your son, where? Sleeping. It's okay. Sleeping is good. Okay, fine. I just came to say hello because you stay so far away. Maybe you didn't see my beauty so closely. No, I mean my elder stage of life. Some more wrinkles. Really, with these street clothes. Hey, okay, You want to ask me anything? No? Good. Thank you. God loves you. I wish you all the best, happiness and positivity. All your kids, some of them are very skinny. Maybe they take after you, but give them some vitamins, Speed up their growth. And give them nutrition, Don't let people think that we are vegan and the kids are not nourished enough. Bad example. This bây giờ sao? Tính cho mấy người kia, thôi đem cho mấy người kia trước đi ha. Mấy ngồi xa đó, với mấy đứa nít đó, đủ không?
Chắc ngay đủ.
Okay. Just for the outside people, okay? The inside people have enough sweetness for me. Well, just pretend that it's sweet. It doesn't cost anything. When we say it's bitter, it's even worse. Okay, I maybe see you tomorrow, huh? Maybe. Maybe. You go and see about the arrangement, whatever that is, huh?
Bây giờ này mới đến đây hả? Có trốn không? Chạy vô vậy? Có trốn vô vậy? Để giờ rồi mà còn vô hả? Bye bye. I see you tomorrow. You come tomorrow? Maybe not.
I sleep here tonight.
You what? You sleep here tonight? Is it comfortable for you, kid? It's fun, huh?
Sleeping on the bed all the time, what fun is it, huh? Sleep in the car is also fun, huh? I do that sometimes. Sometimes I sleep in the tent, sometimes I sleep in a trailer, you know, right? It's fun, it's new, huh? Bed is no big deal, huh? Houses are also no big deal. Where we have fun and we have warmth, we have love, that's where we feel happy, right? Sometimes we have big house are not happy, huh? Big bed, not happy, right? Toss and turn, can't sleep. But here you sleep, huh? Okay, I see that you have a lot of guests and a lot of kids. Maybe we have to buy another piece of land next door. If they still sell them, okay, let me know, right? And then you pay. What do you think? Never mind. I can pay, but then you count the money. Like last time. It's okay, we have money. It's alright. Okay, huh? Yeah, see you. I'm spoiling you rotten these days. I don't know how you deserve it. Okay. But maybe you're good. Alright then, good night.
My second-hand car. My second-hand driver. Where? Không có ai trong này chứ, có mình tôi sợ ma rồi chứ. Sợ ma sống. Không có hộ pháp, không có chân vậy, trời ơi, sợ quá trời. I'm so scared. You're scared me. Okay, you disappear, okay? You all of you disappear. Just take some food and disappear somewhere. Enjoy it, freedom. Huh?